Hey guys, welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. I'm Elle. Elle is the start of my surname, and Elle also means God in Hebrew. So I just thought that was a cool name. Also, if you're new here, I am a Life Path 33. That is a master teacher, and that is what I'm here to do. In no way do I claim to be a master teacher, but that is just what my numerology says for my life path. This channel is specifically for Master Life Paths, so 11, 22, or 33. But if you found yourself here, then I trust you have quite an important mission in this life and you're here for a reason. So today I pulled some astral card houses. Astral card houses? Astral house cards. And we got 2 months. So we got June and October. So one's in the past, one is coming up. And then for the deity card, which I use to get the energy of the house, it is justice, which is Sekhmet, the number 17, which is also the star in traditional tarot. So healing, wish fulfillment, and justice in relation to something that happened in June. So intuitively, I'm reading it as something happened in June. And in October is where this justice, star energy, healing, and wish fulfillment comes into play. So what I have done, also, this message is certainly for you if you have been seeing 222 everywhere. If you have had watermelon in the past 3 days. If you're wearing black, which is, I'm sure many people are wearing black. Or if you've received a phone call in the last 15 minutes, random, but yes. If none of those things apply, this could still very much be for you. They are just additional sort of signs. Okay, so I pulled some cards for June, some tea leaves, and we have the haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. And fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So all the cards for June, they align. They very much align. So just from this, I'm getting back in June. You dealt with someone that was working against you behind your back, whether you were aware of this or not. But they are quite a stubborn person, aggressive person, sneaky person. And this sort of interaction or whatever happened here in June was quite fiery. And just from the other cards, I'm getting it was more passionate on the hate side rather than the love side. But we know there's a thin line between the two, so take what resonates. And with the karma, you will reap what you have sown. I'm not trying to call you out here, but this situation in June could have been a bit of karma for you on your part, perhaps. So it might not have been a very positive situation, but it was part of your karma to have that situation play out. Or this very simply could have been the other person's karma in this situation. But just where they're the seemingly stubborn, aggressive person and someone that was working against you, I feel like that's sort of more negative for you. That's why I've interpreted it as being your karma. But perhaps this is actually this person's karma that will come back to them. In the sense of what I mean here is um, they've treated you in this way and they've been like this towards you. And little do they know that will come back to them and they will end up regretting the way they've acted towards you. And then for It's funny, I literally got 4 cards for each. So for October, we got the broom with new home, new attitude, the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem, coins, money will be coming to you, and older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So again, very positive cards for October. It's very much everything flowing into you, really. So new attitude, new home, money coming to you, um, and successfully overcoming a problem. The problem, the bridge card is where I'm getting this previous situation, but also the older woman. So it could be in October that it's an older woman that helps, that brings in this justice for you. Or it could be this person's treated you in a certain way in the past, right? And going back to where I said they didn't realize it at the time, but them treating you that way is almost their karma. Because what they don't see is in the future, you're really going to level up to new home, new attitude. Money's just going to flow to you. You have an older woman that is always by your side, whether that's in spirit or in the physical. And you have successfully overcome a problem. So they might be simply looking at you in October and seeing all of this new stuff come into fruition for you and all these positive things happening for you. And they might think to themselves, like, this is what I get. Like, this is my karma, sort of. They should never have treated them that way because they can see how positive you're doing now. Maybe it's that they wish they never treated you that way, so they could be in your inner circle now because now you're getting the good stuff, which is not someone we want to be around anyway. We want people to love us for us and want to be around us for better or for worse, not just in the better. So screw you, whoever you are, if that is the case. I don't mean you listening, I mean the person. um, but that's just one interpretation. I'm going to pull some more cards because it's essentially just saying loads of, positive stuff in October, but nothing like specific, if you get what I mean, to the situation. So like, okay, let's see. So how is this justice coming in October? The justice for October. Wow, flew out, bro. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So you're moving out of your South Node. You're moving out of your past and you're moving into your potential in October. Again, I'm getting very much that this justice might not come in from this person you had a situation with in June. This justice might just come in for you in your own circumstance, in your own life. And that will feel like justice to you. And it will feel like an injustice to this person that treated you a certain way in June. They're going to be kicking themselves. I have this vibe of like, this guy, like, not guy, this person's just going to be like, like kicking themselves. But again, it's really bad energy. Okay, is anything else about the justice in October? You were good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Someone could be a Virgo. Don't know why I feel called to say that. I'm also being called to say you were good enough, fell on older woman. So if we have an older woman listening and this past situation in June made you feel like you're not good enough, you most certainly frickin' are. And this person was just projecting as usual. If anyone's going to just bring down other people for the sake of it, that's their problem. They have problems. They're projecting. There's just no reason to be rude or horrible to other people. So if someone made you feel you're not good enough and you are an older woman, know that you are, and know that this thing that's going to happen in October coming in will really like affirm that to you. If you still feel you're not good enough, there's going to be something that comes in October that really affirms that to you. For one more. Anything else? October justice, please. Full moon in Scorpio. and it is time to release negativity. So interestingly, like the cards, so don't let your past hold you back. It's time to release negativity. It's the same vibe. It's like this sort of moving from the old. And again, it goes back to the broom card for October. New home, new attitude, new attitude. It's time to release negativity. Don't let your past hold you back. So you're really shifting into this new attitude of knowing you are good enough. And that will be like evidenced to you in the 3D as well through money coming to you. Okay, what I want to know is what this problem is. So you're going to be successfully overcoming a problem in October. Can we get an idea of what this problem is in October? What's this problem in October that will be overcome? Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure when. I believe we are in Mercury is in retrograde at the moment, and I'm not sure when that changes. But you're going to be overcoming communication issues in October. Okay. Communication issues with oh, someone that is a waste of your time, frankly. So going to come over, bleh. You're going to overcome successfully communication issues. However, someone is a waste of time and you should move on. Is there anything else about this Mercury retrograde and the move on? Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Sorry. So no, the move on card has fallen on top of don't let your past hold you back. So with that, I am sort of saying don't let this past situation hold you back. The one from June, the one where someone was aggressive and so on, and you had quite a fiery encounter with them. This could be with them. So perhaps there were previously communication issues, as we know in June, and now in October that will successfully be overcome. So you're going to have some good communication with this person. And this card could be asking you to sort of don't let your past hold you back and move on. So don't let that previous encounter with them in June sort of not allow you to move on with this person or forgive this person or whatever it may be. Okay, simple. Anything else we need to know for June? Sorry, for October. Oh, maybe I meant to know something for June. What happened in June? Mm. We have message of love and then we have soon in reverse. Also, the number 5, Hierophant, a Taurus could be relevant. But what I'm getting is that someone was sort of gonna. Oh, okay. I don't. This is weird. So this person that was quite stubborn and aggressive towards you and working against you, you could have been in a romantic sort of situation with this person. And although they were acting like this, there were feelings there was something there. And you were expecting a message of love because that's how things were kind of going. And it was expected to be soon, or something was going to happen with you guys soon. Maybe you were going to go on your first date. Something was promised by this person in relation to love that would happen. And it didn't. It didn't. And so that might have triggered you to get quite fiery towards that person. Or that person might have been quite fiery towards you because they're stubborn and aggressive. And And then basically things were cut off there, I'm getting. And that's why the soon never happened. So that something never got kicked off or something never really went. There were plans of some sort, there was something, but it never came to fruition. And it was because of this person. Okay, that's a bit more clarity at least. Okay, so for October, but how's the justice? Can you tell me about the justice in October? Shit. Sorry, cards flying out again. We have children, which is 14, is also temperance and education. You could be getting into some form of education. You could have been accepted into something. And again, this is another form of your justice coming in October. Or you could start education in September. That's normally the start of the academic year. And when you start there, you will meet someone in October. With the children and education, I'm getting you're going to feel like childlike again, especially as it translates to temperance, sort of balance, earth angel, just being light, divine feminine. I'm getting that sort of this education is going to bring you back into the sort of old ways of when you were a child, when you were younger, when everything was easy, when our mindsets were, you know, not programmed with fear and crap. And yeah, I'm getting that this education, whatever this education, it doesn't have to be a formal university. It could even literally be someone says something to you that is quite has quite an impact on you and sends you back into this sort of playful energy. Or, I mean, I'm seeing it, you could meet someone in education in October and you could go on to have children if you want to read it in a very simple way. Anything else about the justice in October? Please. We have message of freedom, and it also fell out like on the children education. So I'm getting sort of confirmation of that. Also, with the new home, new attitude, you could very much be moving and you feel a sense of freedom now. And then we have it's not me in reverse. So something is you in October. Something is you in October. Where did the it's not me fall? I can't remember where it fell now. Um, I'm going to get some traditional tarot. Sorry, I think I'm going all over the place with this one, so hope this makes sense. Uh, who is this older? Who is this older woman? Oh, the devil. Okay. So you could be dealing with a woman. Is a Capricorn? An older woman that's a Capricorn? I'm not really getting bad vibes from this devil for some reason. Like, I feel like this woman is going to come in and sort of maybe this woman is who gives you the education opportunity. I'm not sure, but yeah, I feel like she's going to bring in sort of balance and harmony and bring you into alignment. Not really a bad devil, but can we just clarify? Let me just clarify the devil. The moon. Okay. Mm, so I'm getting there might be a bit more that we can't necessarily see about this old woman, but I'm also seeing that perhaps we have sort of nailed that there. Follow your intuition. She could very well be a divine feminine or not. So just whoever this older woman could be. And can I get one card for the collective's energy in October, please? Two, please, actually. Oh my gosh, I said that and then two flew out. Stop it. I love it when this stuff happens. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups upright. Heavy Pisces, by the way, actually. So your energy is going to be a sort of wish fulfillment, like a sense of belonging. And again, that goes back to the main card. We had the Justice of the Star card, which is also wish fulfillment. And sort of, 10 of any card is reaching the end of it. So 10 of Cups is just your fulfillment, typically in a love sense, but not necessarily in a love sense. Also, the Nine of Swords is not the best card, but in reverse, it's okay. It's decent. It's better than upright. So I'm getting you're quite patient in October. You're going to be receiving decisions that have been made, perhaps in regards to education or something, but you're going to feel very content and perhaps meeting a new sort of soul family. Okay, I'm going to get some star signs with the dice. Who either is this reading for, or who is relevant to this reading? So we have, first, let me see what the planet is. We have Saturn. So discipline, commitment, and challenges. That's also a Capricorn. Capricorn came up before, so heavy Capricorn in this reading. Then we have the number 11. So I've been seeing 11 a lot. That's crazy. I've just looked at the time and it was 2222, and 22 is the number for this reading. Is that Virgo or Scorpio? Sorry. They look so similar to me. Virgo. So the 11th day could be important, or November could be important. A Virgo could be important. Saturn could be important, or a Capricorn could be important. And let's get, are there any dates that are relevant? The number 55 is relevant, and crazy, I put them down next to the card 5. So it's just reiterating the Hierophant for me, and I meant to say Taurus again, so Taurus. But 5 adds up to 10, so it could be the 10th of the month. 5 plus 5 is also the 10th month, and October is the 10th month. Wild. Or simply the 5th of the month could apply to someone, or someone could be 55 years old. Let's do the letters, any words, names for the situation. I'm seeing the name Matt. I'm seeing the name Tammy. I'm seeing the name Bambi. I'm seeing what else is there? I'm seeing luck, which is always good. Rub someone, could be rubbing you up the wrong way. Make, you want to make something maybe. The name Ted or Teddy. The name Lenny. The name Sarah or Sarah. I'm being called to say the initials S, M. I'm being called to say the initials H, W. I'm seeing phased. Someone is phased or someone's not phased. I'm seeing U, B, U. So you be you, boo. I'm seeing sub. Someone might subscribe to you, or someone could be a bit submissive. Also, bus backwards. Someone might be getting on the bus somewhere. Someone's name could be Des. Again, Z. Z comes out a lot. I don't know what that is. Like Z-E-D, and sometimes two Ds. Yeah. I'm also being called to say the initials K-D. And that's all, guys. I think that is all. I could probably sit here and get loads more words, but I know I'm just sitting here in silence while I'm trying to find the words, and that must be a little bit annoying. I guess you can always fast forward this part, but yeah. Thanks for joining, guys. If anything resonates, please do let me know in the comments below. And if you feel called to, please do like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.